Happy new month. How are you doing? I believe and I trust you are doing exceptionally great. This is us. This is NSP telling you happy new month. Welcome to your wonderful, how do they say that? Welcome to your wonderful month. Now, this morning we are meant to bring you a wonderful, power-packed, inspiring episode, right? Yes. But before we bring you that, we want to render an apology. We sincerely apologize for not bringing you, as we promised last Monday, for not bringing you an episode last week. We are so sorry. We tried all we could to bring it up, but it was beyond our power. We couldn't make it possible. Although we've learned from that mistake. Yes, we've learned from the mistake. So this week, we are bringing you something much more interesting to your doorposts. We have wonderful guests lined up for the rest of the year where we are cooked already, because the Nigerian students, we need to learn a lot of things beyond making first class, beyond getting 5.0. These things are important, but then again, there are other things that are pertaining to your growth as a Nigerian student if you really want to be relevant in this 21st century. So, before we bring you this week's episode, we just want to pass this information across to our community, our audience, the Nigerian students. This is the last month of the year. How prepared are you to finish this year? This is December 1st. And I believe when you started the year, January 1st till 7th of January, you had series of New Year resolutions and plans. I want to ask you, comrade, how far are your New Year resolutions? You said you're going to be reading a book a month. How far? You said you're going to be losing weight. How far? You said you're going to be making X amount of money per month. How far? You said you're going to be increasing your CGPA. How far? You said you're going to improve your spiritual life. What's up? You said you're going to improve your quality relationship and networks. How far? We want you to use this month. Calm down and take an inventory of your life. How much have you achieved? Out of the things you designed, you wanted, you intended to see in your life by the end of this year, how much have you achieved? This is not us motivating you. This is us calling you out to yourself to take a step backward and think about your life. Analyze your journey. How much is left? Now, the things you couldn't achieve up until the 1st of December, what limited you? Is it financial stuff? Document it. Is it a time stuff? Document it. Is it a relationship stuff? Document it. Think about your life. Now, personally for me, I consume books a lot. This year has been a wonderful year. I read a couple of books on public speaking, a couple of books on leadership, building myself, thinking about organization, because if we want to build something sustainable, we have to organize our life. So this month, just to encourage you, I'm consuming these materials for this December. By the end of 2025, I'm meant to have finished these materials, these books, these babies of mine. Now, this is the ultimate leadership by my own mentor, John C. Maxwell. I love this book a lot because for more than 5 months, I've been sitting on this book, consuming this book. As you can see, I am actually in, where have I been? Forgotten the page. But then again, I'm in 396 page. This is actually a book that comprises 3 wonderful and strong leadership books written by John C. Maxwell. It's called the Classic Leadership Collection. If you call yourself a leader and you've not read this book, with all due respect and with all sense of humility, where did you get all your leadership philosophies and ideologies? Now, I'm curious. I know I don't know much, but from the things I've seen, come on now. This is the book from the #1 leadership coach, the #1 leadership expert by the Times magazine. So I respect his ideas and his opinions. It's not just his opinions, these are principles. The first one is the 21 irrefutable laws of leadership. The second one, which is what I'm currently on, developing the leader within you. Guys, you have potentials within you, and you have people that you are leading. You need to learn how to build them, because these are the ones that will build your vision. And the last is the 17 indisputable laws of teamwork. Kai, I was just going through this, and I learned one particular phrase that have actually shifted the way I communicated with my team. And one of the things I learned from that particular part, that's teamwork, is to use the phrase, "I'm counting on you." I'm counting on you. Now, NSP people, NSP champions who know this term much often, because I've used it a lot. "I'm counting on you" helps you to tell people that you actually depend on them, and it compels them to actually deliver any task that you actually give them. But now, I'm a public speaker, so I wanted to fine tune my public speaking skills. I've been on public speaking materials. Some of them are up there. "How to Steal the Show" by Michael Porter. Wonderful book, because I really want to learn how to hold my thoughts, become a performer on stage, communicate my ideas, and still receive a clap and a sound innovation. Is that a clap or a sound innovation? Whatever ovation. A wonderful ovation. And now, I struggle to have meaningful conversations. Reason being that for a while now, I believe, for months or for years, I believe that I'm an introvert. I'm still an introvert. So I'm actually reading this book, "The Fine Art of Small Talk: How to Start a Conversation in Any Situation." Now, if you observe NSP in podcasts, our interviews have sounded mechanically like an interview, but we are moving into another season of our industry, and that is in 2026. We are not going to be having interviews, we're going to be having conversations. These are two different things. So I need to hone my skill in that regard as well. So now, what about you? What are you learning in this December 2025? And also taking some lending courses to hone my leadership skills, because come on, NSP is not a small organization. We are leading captains of industries. Yeah, we might look like students, but I kid you not, give us 5 years and you will see where we are. It's not a bold claim, but just 2030, 1st December, tag this video, you get to see where NSP is. Now, see guys, well, I look different. My fellow comrade, use this December to think about your life. Plan your 2026 if you can, and I recommend you do, so that when you now go for your retreat, you carry your plans and present it at the master's feet for your retreat, for him to breathe upon it and bless it, so that you can actually put your steps. So guys, I would love to see you on Wednesday with a new episode by 8 a.m. Thank you so much for supporting us in this journey. Thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you so much for being there for us. Thank you so much for always commenting and sharing our content. We are here for you, and we sincerely appreciate. This is Maxwell Friday. This is the Nigerian Student Podcast. I would love to see you the next time I see you on Spotify and on YouTube with a new episode on Wednesday. Take care of yourself. And like we always say, make sure that you are becoming a world changer of integrity, who will ultimately lead the social economic transformation of our world. I'll get to see you on Wednesday. Take care.